Sam Huff, a Pro Football Hall of Fame linebacker who was a two-time All-Pro and an NFL champion, died Saturday. He was 87. Deborah Matthews, the lawyer for the Huff family, told the Associated Press Huff died of natural causes in Virginia. He was diagnosed with dementia in 2013. Washington Redskins Sam Huff poses in front of his jersey in the locker room in Washington in December 1967. Huff announced his retirement at season's end. Huff later returned to play with the Redskins. Huff, the hard-hitting Hall of Fame linebacker who helped the Giants reach 6 NFL title games from the mid-1950s to the early 1960s and later became a popular player and announcer in Washington, died Saturday, November 13, 2021. He was 87. Sam was one of the greatest Giants of all time, John Mara, the New York Giants president and CEO, said in a news release. He was the heart and soul of our defense in his era. He almost single-handedly influenced the first chance of defense in Yankee Stadium. Hall of Fame president Jim Porter added, "The entire Pro Football Hall of Fame family mourns the passing of Sam Huff. He was an outstanding player on the gridiron and an even greater man off the field. Our thoughts and prayers are with Sam's family during this difficult time. The Hall of Fame will forever guard his legacy. The Hall of Fame flag will be flown at half-staff in Sam's memory."
The Giants selected Huff in the third round of the 1956 NFL Draft out of West Virginia. He played 8 seasons with the Giants from 1956 to 1963 and was a Pro Bowler 4 times during his time in New York. In the 8 seasons, he played in 99 games and recorded 19 interceptions. Sam Huff, the Washington Redskins middle linebacker who retired at end of 1967 season, pauses during a break in Redskins NFL football training camp in Carlisle, Pennsylvania in July 1969, after ending his retirement. He then played for the then Washington Redskins from 1964 to 1969 and later became a broadcaster for the team for more than 30 seasons. We are deeply saddened to hear of the passing of Pro Football Hall of Famer and Washington Ring of Fame inductee Sam Huff. Anyone who knew Sam knew what an amazing person he was. He was an iconic player and broadcaster for the franchise for over 40 years and was a great friend to our family, Down and Tanya Snyder said in a joint statement. He represented the franchise with honor and respect on the field and in the booth and was beloved by our fans. Tanya and I would like to extend our deepest condolences to all of Sam's family and friends during this time. Huff was the second NFL player to be featured on the cover of Time magazine, appearing on November 30, 1959. Bobby Lane, the Detroit Lions quarterback of the time, was the first 5 years prior. Former New York Giants linebacker Sam Huff waves to the fans as he stands behind his Hall of Fame bust during the halftime show of an NFL football game between the Giants and the Denver Broncos on September 15, 2013, in East Rutherford, NJ. Mountaineer Nation is saddened to learn of the passing of WVU football legend Sam Huff. What a great Mountaineer who always cared for and loved his University West Virginia athletic director Shane Lyons said. The Associated Press contributed to this report.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.